All right, good morning. Hi, hey. What's up, folks? This is Odets Gamer 14 once again, bringing you another live Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered gameplay. And this is now part 15, guys. Today is Monday, Thursday, and happy birthday to my wife, Mrs. Coligado. Happy birthday. Shout out to you. Today is her official birthday, no? Yan. Shoutout ka nga ga. Happy birthday. Yeah. She is now rank 42 and I'm rank 44, guys. Yeah. We're living the lifestyle, Luma lifestyle. Brought to you by my cousin, Luma Lifestyle. No? Naising it pa. Alright, so today is Monday, Thursday. We're still gaming. It's nothing much to do, but I do have a shift today. I'll see you guys tonight. Mga ka-workmate ko dyan. No? And we are now inside Mother Earth, right? That's where we left off. But before we do that, let me just double check a few of my system settings. So we're good. We're streaming. We're recording. But I haven't seen my feed through my cell phone yet. So bear with me just a few seconds. All right. Yep, I think we're all good. We're all set. All right. I see the feed from my cell phone, which I uses as my monitoring device. So there you go. Let me just go to my settings real quick. All right. We're still in ultra performance to favor the smooth gameplay. Let's turn it down a little bit further to 2x. Um yeah, let's turn this off. There's no noticeable changes anyway. Yeah, motion blur all turned off. All right. Now going back to the game, we're inside Mother's Heart. Mother's Heart, right? Mother Earth ang putik. Mother's Heart. All right, earlier I posted that I decided to postpone creating videos since this is the Lenten season, but I figured it's a waste of time for me anyway because I'm still staying at home. Although it's my wife's birthday, we decided to celebrate it on Easter Sunday. So yeah, we're just gonna stay here until my shift. So I decided to continue streaming. This will be posted in my page anyway, and I will still upload it to my YouTube channel. And just to save a lot of time, since we don't have plans for today, I have work. My wife we're gonna stay home. We come to an agreement that we will celebrate her birthday this Easter Sunday. All right, so we're good with that. So I'm making use of my vacant time. And as well as I'm uploading yesterday's episode to in my YouTube channel currently. So yeah, let's proceed with the quest. Sayang yung oras din. May pasok naman tayo eh. Yun nga ibig sabihin. Sayang yung oras and sa linggo na lang namin i-celebrate birthday ni Commander kasi Sarado naman ang mga establishment ngayon. Alay lakad day ngayon eh. Yan. So, shoutout sa mga may sasakyan papasok mamaya, no? Mabuhay kayo kasi kami mga magko-commute, hindi namin alam. Hindi namin alam kung ano mangyayari. Although the company provided pick up vehicles for us. It's too far from where I live still. Diba? Ganun din eh. Sugal na lang ako mag-commute. Anyway, I was told that there's still public transportation available until mamayang hapon lang yata. Kasi alay lakad na mamayang gabi. Siguro pa uwi, lakad tayo, no? Downhill naman yun pa uwi. So, siguro kung ganun man, walang problema sa akin. But, going back to the game, this is the active quest currently. So, we are exploring the realm beyond the hatch, as it mentioned. So, this is beyond the hatch. What's beyond the hatch? This is it.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might.
Di pala ako naka-transition, pambira. Ayan. Alright, so as I'm mentioning, we're gonna continue behind the hatch. So shout out to my followers between Facebook and YouTube channel. A good Monday, Thursday for all the Catholics. For non-Catholics, a good Thursday morning to you guys, okay?
Hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I forgot to transition my screen to the gameplay, but there you go. This is Beyond the Hatch. That's where we left off yesterday. So, ito yung chamber inside Mother's Heart. Yung hindi, the one where Aloy cannot go through initially.
So
And then after we went to Elizabeth Sobek's office, we downloaded something, right? If you remember. And that enabled us to override the gate. And finally, we were able to get through. So this is where we are now. Now we're gonna discover more stories about Aloy's
Where you were born.
conception, right?
But why?
On her origin and her story, diba? If you want to know more about Horizon's lore, you can check out Joe Raptor's or Arctic's video vlogs or video commentary or documentaries in YouTube if you wanted to delve more into the Horizon lore and stories. Yeah, they're much deep rooted in this game. Before we proceed further, let me take out my face out of the frame so you guys can see the entire picture, right? Alright, there you go. So, dito lang tayo. Let's proceed here.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in
So these kids make these arts. Nice. Alright, there's another one.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Stubborn kids.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Receiving a prompt.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Alright.
So, what was this place?
Before we enter,
The prison for
go
Pablo.
here.
Never realized.
Why not?
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
Yes. Live here.
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and blow off steam.
We're just exploring more before we head to that door.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Imagine kids growing up like this, then suddenly allowed out in the wild. Man.
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Play, man. Play it. Come on. Stupid audio file doesn't play. Why? Alright. Let's can I 100% this game? These issues happen. Maybe they ought to be played in a sequence, right? Wait. Let's enter this room.
Control access to Dr. Sobek.
Alright, there you go.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operation, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated.
So that is the entire
In
plan.
response to my act of self-destruction,
Aloy's
has
birth
launched a
is
virus to
part
dissolve the code shackles that hold
of a
it,
plan.
that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Alright. So we're good, but need to activate some focus messages, right? Let's try it. Well, it's not activating anyway. Oh, this one. What the freak, man? So the name of the location where we need to go back is Better Climb, right? That's what the silence said. Let's check our quest. Yeah, we need to exit the facility. Gonna do a speech for the Nora matriarchs, right? Let's go back. We can remember. Where we enter.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things.
Yeah,
the
we've already been here.
multi-survivors. They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Alright, here we go.
This is going to be interesting.
Alright, good thing we didn't die. Ooh, there's a shortcut, man. Di pala. What happens if we climb back? Nope, there's no climbing back. That's another route. Optional route. Akala ko lang.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says,
so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
The end game begins, folks. Let's go.
She came out of the mountain, and she was changed, anointed.
Bless you, Aloy.
What did she see inside the mountain? Maybe we aren't meant to know. She went into all
Bitter Climb. Alright, that's the location that we need to go. Alright. Let's try to teleport if that is available here on the debug menu. Bitter Climb, right? There's no Bitter Climb here. Alright, what we can do is try the Wii-mod teleport feature. Alright, let's try that. So it's Gaia Prime, right? Here. Let's fast travel near this area. Let's try here first. So at the base of the mountain, there's a lot of glint hawks, a few watchers, some ravagers, and if I'm not mistaken, there's also stalkers, right? Going to teleport there. Alright, wait until the game loads. Until now, I can still see the waiting for shader compilation message, and that is weird. All right, let's do a quick save. Let's go to our map. So that's our target. I'm gonna deactivate it for our respawn. Yeah, that right there. We'll try to teleport here. Or here. Let's try it. Here goes nothing, folks. Not sure if that worked, but gonna see. Alright, I think it.
Way to the mountain will be hard.
I think it worked.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
There you go.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
That's a stalker, man. Spirit. Let's go. All right. Try to deactivate God mode. All right. There you go. Now we have an ally here. Alright, there's another enemy stalker right here. Uh-oh. There's another watcher coming in. Alright. That are a friend? Alright, that's a friend. Not sure if this is a friend as well. Who's the enemy stalker? Alright, there you go. Let's mark our target first. Alright, so these are allies. Let's repair them. So the next section is another set of machines. We're just at the base of the mount. Next set of machines, like I said, is Glint Hawks, Ravagers, and there's a Stormbird in the top of these mountain, right? Let's climb over there. We can teleport to bypass it, but
do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all.
Alright, here we go.
More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
There. Ravager. Glint Hawk. Glint Hawk is already aware. And it's out of reach. A good thing if we can acquire at least one. Oh. Get this. Alright. There's another one. Yeah, I'm pulling down my spear. Do not hurt your ally, man. Come on, let's go, let's go. Alright, spare him. Alright, there's two of them. Let's take down. Alright, allow them to take down the rest of the machines. Uh-oh. They're about as hostile.
Follow up.
It's a hostile beast. They're both hostile, no? Kill this annoying watcher. Do some repairs real quick. Alright, there's two of you now. Let's take a photo before we proceed. We can turn off some filters, right? Like the lens flare. There you go. Turn it off. I think we're good. Let's use this. Alright. Alright, so we need to climb a bit further. Over here. Alright, let's do a quick save here. So at the very top is a storm bird, right? That's where we need to go. We just need to find the climb spot. I think it's somewhere over there, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Somewhere over here. There. Alright. There should be another campfire once we climb this area here. I think we're good. We're about to meet the Stormbird on the top of this. Alright, let's be ready. There you go. Alright, there it is. It's ready, our rope caster. That's our key weapon. We don't need to kill it. We can override it, right? Huh? Oh my god. Eh, lalabas ka pa. You need to pull it down to the ground, right? Alright, there it is. There we go. Let's do it. So we can override it. Let's repair it. We can. It's a lot of snow, man. Visibility 0. Where do we need to go? Yeah, we just need to follow these tracks. Just like that. The storm cleared.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Alright, let's go. So by this time, there should be a ladder. A ladder already.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
It's a good thing if we can ride the Stormbird at this game.
Down.
There's the ladder. There you go. So before there's none, we need to jump. It's too early in the game, man. But this time.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hedge. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted and writted as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
I believe after this quest, then that is the time we will acquire Silence Spear, or the Purple Spear.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Activate the scan.
Genetic
Alright.
identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
There you go.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Alright. As it says, we need to find the Master Override. Let's check for some.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't bang your foot before they incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Alright, we just need to do it as we did the first we came through here. Or not.
Guess that's my way across. held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
So again, this is Otis Gamer 14, and this is now part 15, folks. Alright, part 15, Horizon Remastered version. Yeah, we need to climb up. This, we are within a Horus remains, right? It's the large tentacle-like or the squid-like machine. Sentinel, right? Or Sentinel, yeah.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited. Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
So what now?
What is this?
Let's check it out.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for? Either we send someone out, or
of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But...
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Check out what's in the other room.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
So remember that Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for everyone in that room. But we're gonna find out later what happened to them after. Yeah, if I can activate the file.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history. A whole lot of so-called truth. A whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
What the freak, man? What in the... Come on. What's going on?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
So Elizabeth saved them, but Ted Farrow is getting hopeless. Like he's giving up. So we're gonna learn what Ted Farrow did to the remaining survivors, the one that Elizabeth Sobek saved and sacrificed herself with.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
This what happened to them after Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha
Because there
clearance
was none
overwritten.
inside the
What the hell
chamber.
is Omega clearance? Oh no.
The Alphas were in there.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Is what Ted Farrow did.
But sometimes, to protect innocence,
Damn it.
innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Detecting atmosphere.
Just like that, they all perish, man. Thanks to Ted Farrow.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
At this point, Aloy is still optimistic. Right. Let's go and finish this.
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Alright, so this is, I believe, this is where we're gonna acquire the purple spear. Let's check. Let's check it. It's a dead end.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
So I need to climb, right? Yeah. Let's go get it.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
All right, enough with the chit chat. Let's get the purple lens.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Loosen to Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Alright, so we already have the purple lands. Or silence lands. Just double check. Nope, that's not it. Anyway.
Avad needs to know that the Eclipse are about to strike. Hope he'll listen to me.
We need to go to Meridian now, right? And we need to stop Derval. Let's check our map. So that's our active quest right there. Alright, let's check some. There's additional quests we have missed. Alright. So this is what we need to finish before we proceed in the main story progression, right? Let's fast travel here. Let's check while we're loading. Let's check how far are we into the game. Let me just take care of my previous chapter upload to my YouTube channel. Just give me a second. So once again, my name is Otis Gamer 14, and this is Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered playthrough, and this is part 15 now. Again, if you're following my videos, don't forget to share it to my FB page. Leave a like and a comment. With my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the like button as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be updated in my upcoming videos. And I'll truly appreciate it, folks. So we're almost done in the main story, and we're gonna progress through the Frozen Wilds right away as soon as we're done. Alright, let's do a manual save. So we need to finish a side quest first. It's over there. Just try to respawn, teleport here. Let's try to teleport here. Near the campfire. Before we do that, let's deactivate some quests. Come on, man. This is a mission with Banasha, right? Yeah. So this is where we will try to teleport. Yeah, let's ignore them. Let's do a quick save. Alright, we're good with our save. And I think that's about it for now. If you watch my video, don't forget to follow my Facebook and my YouTube channel, folks. So again, this is Oritz Gamer 14, and I'll see you in the next chapter, okay? Take care, folks, and bye for now.